Today I messed up by holding a grudge for 29 years against a kid at school who called me carrot boy. I need to explain the full depth of this because on the surface it sounds like a small thing, and I need you to understand that somehow, for reasons I still cannot fully account for, it was not small to me. Third grade, I was 8 years old. I pulled a pack of baby carrots out of my lunchbox, the kind that came with a little cup of ranch dressing, the good kind your mom got you when she was feeling generous. A kid named Balthazar stood up slightly in his seat, pointed at me and said in this loud announcing voice, "Hey everyone, look, Tim is a carrot boy." The table laughed. I want to be precise here. It was one comment from one kid at one lunch table in 1996. Balthazar was not a bully. He didn't follow it up. Nobody brought it up again after that day. It was, by any reasonable measure, completely inconsequential. I have thought about it approximately 2,000 times since then. Every time I see baby carrots at a grocery store, at a party, in my own refrigerator that I bought with my own adult money, I hear it. "Hey everyone, look, Tim is a carrot boy." I hear the laughter. I am 37 years old and I have a carrot-based trauma response. In elementary school, I stopped eating carrots in my lunch because of this, which is genuinely insane because I like carrots. I enjoy carrots. They are a perfectly good vegetable and I avoided eating them in public for years because of a comment a 9-year-old made once in 1996. I got over the self-consciousness eventually. I eat carrots freely now as an adult, but the memory never stopped coming back. It became this little knot in my chest that I returned to every so often, and over the years it grew into something significant in my head, a moment of humiliation that had never been answered for. Balthazar became a symbol of something I couldn't quite name, something about being embarrassed when you were just trying to eat your lunch. So, the reunion. I'm from a small town. I left after high school and haven't gone back much. Over the holidays, somebody organized an informal reunion, and I decided to show up. I hadn't seen most of these people in years. I was doing fine, catching up, laughing at old memories, having what was objectively a reasonably pleasant time, and then I saw Balthazar across the room. He looked completely normal, laughing with a group of people, a well-adjusted human adult having a good evening at a party, clearly not thinking about the carrot incident because he was clearly not the kind of person who thought about the carrot incident. Something shut off in my brain. There was a large vegetable tray on the buffet table. I am talking about a full party-sized tray. Carrots, celery, broccoli, the whole thing. I picked it up with both hands. I carried it across the room to Balthazar's table and set it down in the middle of the group. I sat down. I picked up a carrot. I began eating it while staring at him. Nobody at the table knew what was happening. Conversations had stopped. People were looking at me. I was staring at Balthazar. Balthazar was staring back at me. I was eating a carrot with what I can only imagine was a deeply unhinged expression on my face. Then I said, "Guess I'm still a carrot boy, huh?" Complete silence. I had to explain. I heard myself explaining to a table of adults in their late 30s that in 3rd grade this man had said the words "carrot boy" to me, and the table had laughed, and I had been thinking about it for 29 years, and I had carried the vegetable tray over here to address it. Balthazar blinked at me. He said, "Oh, sorry man, that was it. Sorry man." No memory, no recognition, no sense that this had been a formative moment in any way. Just some words he had said when he was 9 years old. Someone at the table put their hand on my arm and asked in a very careful voice if I was doing okay. I got up and left. I have replayed this on a loop for several weeks. The embarrassment has not faded. If anything, it compounds. Several people from the reunion unfriended me on Facebook. Someone posted photos from the event and tagged me in the background. The tag said "carrot boy." Balthazar commented asking them to remove it. Multiple people had already replied with laughing emojis. Balthazar asked them to take it down anyway. He was more dignified about this than I was, more dignified about it than I deserved. After 29 years of carrying this thing, he handled it better in his Facebook comment section than I handled it with an entire vegetable tray. I don't have a lesson here. I don't have a redemption arc. I have an embarrassing story and a renewed commitment to letting things go. I'm going to eat some carrots now, just regular carrots, like a normal person.